Hey guys, Sarah B here, bringing you Studio Circuit on Harper Square On Demand. I'm excited to be here with you guys today to share the gift of exercise and movement. Today, if you haven't done circuit with me, you'll need something as a resistance implement, dumbbells, bands, anything that will give you a little bit of resistance. If you don't have it, you're welcome to try it body weight and see how that goes for you. If you'd like a mat for the ending of the class, you're welcome to grab that as well. We will get started with 5 warm-up exercises at 30 seconds apiece. We'll go through them twice, and then we'll get on to our normal workout. We'll be doing little blocks of 2, 3, or 4 exercises twice through. Once we see an exercise twice, we won't see it again. I'll take care of the timer. If you'd like to have music on that motivates and inspires you, I fully recommend that you do that. That's awesome. Like I said, I'll take care of the timer. If you want to have water nearby, that's great too. We will get started in just a second. Make sure that you listen to your body and what's right for you today, not what you want to be right for you tomorrow or what was right for you last week, but what's right for you today. Honor that today. Look forward to doing this with you guys. Have weights nearby or your resistance implement nearby. I'll get the timer started. We're going to start with a squat lunge. Let's do this. Feet shoulder width apart, we squat first, stand, right leg goes back, left leg goes back, squat, lunge, lunge. So there it is. First warm-up exercise. It might not be full range of motion. That's okay. Leave that for later. We'll get there. Just warming it up, letting that body move, finding that breath, connecting that mind to that body. We're going to go in a nice wide stance here. Toes point forward. Our hips sit back into a chair. We stand in the middle. Feet stay. And then we sit back to the other side. Knee, hip, toe comes in alignment. It's hard to see with the black on back here. Knee, hip, toe comes in alignment. Chest stays up. Find a nice stretch and then find a nice activation of the glute that's sitting back. We'll stay wide. Going into a sumo squat to reach. Find that breath here, connect there. Toes come out. We sumo, try to tap the ground. We reach up nice and tall, long reach. Sumo, try to tap the ground. Reach up nice and tall. Chest stays up, glutes low. So we don't sacrifice our chest coming down and our glutes staying up and getting more in the back to try to touch the ground. We keep that chest up, reach to reach, reach to reach. We're going to work on shoulders and posture, warming them up. Arms come out front, palms face the ground. Arms come out to the side, palms face the sky. Out front, palms face the ground, and out. Finding that nice external rotation. Pinching the pencil between our shoulder blades. Finding that opening and that closing. Coming to the end of our first round of our warm-up. Seeing how that body feels today. 3, 2, and 1. Right leg steps back. Arms come out to a T. We rotate over the front leg. Feet step together. Left leg steps back. Arms out to a T. Rotate over the front leg. Together, if balance is an issue, find something to hang on to here. Just getting a little rotation going. Activating the glute of that front leg. We go back to our squat, lunge, lunge, in 3, 2, 1. Find your squat, feet shoulder width or just a little wider. Squat, lunge, lunge. Second round. Maybe you find a little depth. Maybe you find a muscle or an area that needs some opening and you breathe life into that. Maybe you hang out there a little longer. Find some opening here. It is so awesome to be here with you. I hope you got some good music going on. Stay in a wide stance here, toes forward. We sit back, hips sit back, knee, hip, toe in alignment, lateral lunge. Find the middle, lateral lunge. Side to side, nice little stretch. Chest stays open here. Beautiful. Notice that toe, hip, knee in alignment. Notice a nice stretch through the straight leg. Beautiful. We stay wide. Toes come pointed out. Sumo, try to tap the ground and reach to the sky. Find that nice length here. Tap and reach. Finding length, length, length. Find a little more depth in that sumo squat. Ha. Big exhale to reach. Inhale down. Finding those hips opening up. Finding that activation of those glutes and low belly. 3, 2, and 1. Hands come out front. Palms face the ground. As we reach out to the side, palms face the sky. Getting a nice little pinch here through those shoulder blades. Finding length. Can you reach your fingertips as if your fingertips wanted to reach, reach, reach to the side walls? Opening and closing. We have our step back lunge to rotate. Then we're gonna grab our weights. Get into our first little circuit. Step back with the right, hands come into a T, twist over the left leg or the front leg, whichever that might be, to a T over. Before you come out of your lunge, make sure that your rotation is done. So we rotate, we come back, we step together, we rotate, we come back, and then we step together. We're here. We grab those weights and head into our bicep curl. 3, 2, and 1. Find your weights. We come into a squat position. Shoulder blades back and down. Belly activated. We pull and curl. 1 full minute here. Right here. We find the full length. Inhale down, exhale to the top. Secondary back exercise. Not only are we working our biceps, but we can pinch that pencil between our shoulder blades and work that posture. Oh, that's a nice thing here. Ha. Find that length and then squeeze to the top. If you don't have weights or your body weight, maybe your weights are a little too light. Can you imagine coming through mud and muck on the way up and down? Beautiful. If your weights are a little too heavy, go alternating here. We are gonna add a step back pulse and then a bicep pulse to burn it out. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Right leg steps back. We pulse 1, 2. Arms come to 90. We pulse 1, 2. Left leg steps back. 1, 2. Arms to 90. 1, 2. Some shape, way, or form of that. Make sure you have 2 little pulses at 90 degrees on your arms, and then 2 little pulses at 90 degrees on your legs. That's all it is. It doesn't have to be in rhythm, but we're finding a little bit different way to work a muscle here. Finding a rhythmic or a non-rhythmic, depending on you. Little pulse. Beautiful. 15 here. We go back to our full range bicep curl. Hello, biceps. Good to see you so early in the workout here today. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it up. Beautiful. Finish that last one. Shake it up. Feet shoulder width apart. Shoulder blades back and down. Lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. We find our full curl. Exhale to the top. Our glutes are slightly engaged. Big exhale as we come to the top. And then we find that full range of motion all the way down. Again, if you have lighter weights, or if you feel maybe you don't have weights at all, imagine pulling through that mud and muck. Imagine opening that chest. Good. If you're feeling like this is getting pretty heavy for you today, go alternating. Stay stationary. Shoulders to hip. That powerhouse is turned on. Here we go. Come on, 10 to go. We leave bicep curls behind us. I believe for the workout. So let's burn them out here for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Feet start together. Right leg steps back. We pulse 1, 2. Step together. Mid-range. 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2. Mid-range. 1, 2. So step back lunge. Little pulse. Step together. Bicep curl. Mid-range. Pulse twice. There it is. Knee, hip, toe in alignment as we do our step backs. We don't forget about all that strong work that we do on our core to keep that powerhouse engaged in everything that we're doing today. Yes, how can we become stronger working from that center? And then being able to transfer that into our everyday activity. There we are, beautiful, time to go here. We leave the bis alone, we head into those triceps, the back of the arms. In 3, 2, and 1. Finish that last rep. Shake it out, let it go. Hinge from the hips, send them back into the wall behind you. Chest stays up, it's a hinge. Arms come long out in front, elbows brush rib cage. Pause. Good, elbows are back by the sides. We bend and extend. Tricep extension here. Elbows stay close to the sides, and then we pinch that pencil between the shoulder blades to activate that mid-back. Can you keep it out of your neck by pulling the shoulders down and back? Anything in the low back, split your stance. Give yourself a nice little kickstand to take some pressure off there. Hi. You're welcome to switch the legs as you go. You have 15 here, 3 exercise movement or circuit here. We're gonna head into a single leg deadlift and a tricep pulse. We might be having a little pattern here. 3, 2, 1, shake it out, let it go. Left leg stays, right leg heads back, elbows brush rib cage. We pulse 1, 2, stand at the top. Left leg stays, right leg heads back, elbows brush rib cage. 1, 2, to stand. Again, if this feels like too much, you are welcome to put the weights down. Hang on to something for balance. You are welcome to go one arm and then the other. You are welcome to kickstand that back leg. Use a little balance there, whatever you need. Full exercise. Kick a leg back, elbows brush rib cage. 1, 2, drive the knee to stand. Left leg stays, right leg heads back. Beautiful. Remember, we are doing ourselves no favors by getting into those stress muscles. Keep it in the strong muscles that we're trying to work. Let that powerhouse work for you. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let it go. Right leg stays, left leg heads back. Single leg deadlift on the right. Arms come long, palms face the back wall. We pull, straight arm pull. 1, 2 to pulse, drive the knee. Right knee soft. Hips are even. Beautiful. Little double pulse. Gives us that isometric hold in our single leg deadlift. Same options as before. Go alternating arms. Kick a leg back like a kickstand. Find a wall. Find a chair. Use it for balance. Ha. Ha. You have 15 here. Arms stay long. We get rid of those shoulder earrings by pulling those shoulder blades back and down. Triceps into lats work together here. 5 to push. We see these exercises one last time. 3, exercise round. Shake it out, let it go. Hips sit back. We hinge from the hips. Elbows brush rib cage, tricep extension. We just bend and extend here. Ha. Legs are out of it. Those triceps are on. There we go. Elbows stay back. Shoulder blades stay back and down. Kick a leg out into that hinged over kickstand if you need to for that low back. Belly stays. Hold back. Glutes are on. There we go. Alternating tricep kickback is always an option here. We have been working those tries for 3, almost 4 straight minutes. You are so strong. It's so good to be here with you. 5 to go. Come on, let's finish. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. Left leg stays, right leg heads back. We're gonna head into that straight arm. Pull back here. Palms face the back wall. We pull, double pulse, and then we stand, right knee drives. We pull, palms face the back wall, and stand. All sorts of options. Make sure that left knee stays soft. We'll stay more in the glute. You'll have a little bit more Luck with balance. Beautiful. Big exhale to the top. You've got this. Your pace. Whatever works for you, find that here. Can you hang out for 10 strong seconds? Can you keep that balance? 3, 2, and 1. Shake out that leg. Let it go. Right leg stays. Left leg heads back. Single leg deadlift on the right here. Hinge from the hips. Elbows brush rib cage. Bend and extend. Double pulse. Left knee drives. Hinge from the hips. Elbows brush rib cage. Bend and extend. Double pulse. There it is. Single leg deadlift. Bent row. Little pulse. You got this. Kickstand. Arms go alternating. Put the weights down completely if you need to. Come on, let's finish. We say goodbye to these exercises. We go into something new. We might hit the shoulders next in 10. Ha. Little pulse. Find your last strong one. Yes. And let it go. Shake it out. We're headed into Arnold press. Our feet are hip width apart. Our palms face our head. Elbows even with shoulders. We come out in an external rotation now. Our palms face the screen. We press up overhead. Belly towards spine. Glutes are engaged. Pull down. Palms face the face as we bring them together. Elbows stay even with shoulders or above. Big press. Ha. Exhale to the top. And there we are. Shoulder press. If this does not feel good to be in a wide grip press, stay narrow. Press from here. You're going to get a little bit more tricep, which we have already fatigued. Remember that if you stay close. Remember that you'll need that core to stay nice and strong. And you might need to go every other, alternating. Here we are. We're going to head into a squat to press. We're going to use our strong legs to power up through those arms. Hands at the chest. We'll be in a front loaded position here. Palms face the screen if that's comfortable. Otherwise, show me the butt of the weights. We squat, stand, press. Squat, stand, press. There it is. As we go overhead, we're going to start to get tired. Can you bring the belly button back towards the spine and stay loaded, shoulders over hips. Power from the legs up through those arms. Always an option to send one arm and pull. Send the other arm and pull. Here we are, guys. Stay strong with me. We've got this together. Lots of shoulders here. 10 to press. Big exhale to the top. Inhale down into it. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let it go. Left leg comes forward. Right leg comes back. We hang out into our stationary lunge. Right arm up by our chest. We're going to go into a close grip press. So we lunge, come up and down just like we're on an elevator. Press to the top. Just one arm. Our body stays nice and stabilized. Inhale down, exhale to the top. Overhead stuff isn't working for you anymore. Come into that stationary lunge to high pull. Still got a little bit of shoulders in there. It's a great alternate exercise for you. Knee stays behind the toe. Knee, hip, toe in alignment here. Beautiful. Good. Imagine that you're just in a little kickstand here. Most of your weight is on that left heel. You're letting that glute fire up to the top. Good. Big exhale to the top. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Let it go. Right leg forward, left leg back. Set up in that lunge. Good. Knee, hip, toe in alignment. Left arm, left hand comes into that front loaded position. We lunge down straight to the top. Big exhale to the top. There we are. Same thing here. If that overhead press did not feel good, you're lunging to that upright row. Otherwise, we're lunging to that press. Can you come close to 90 on your lunge, down and up? If a lunge is not for you today, bring it into a squat. Find something that works to power from the legs, up and over, right here. 4 exercise circuit. I believe maybe could be our biggest one of the day. Done here, 3, 2, 1. One last time through. Feet shoulder width apart, palms face the face. We come out wide, palms face the screen, up to the top. Some might call it an Arnold press. You are getting that external rotation through the shoulder girdle here. What an awesome thing as we're working those deltoids to open up that posture. Beautiful. Maybe you even overemphasize that. Pull, 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 press. Always an option to go one arm and then the other. Pull, 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 press. Beautiful. Ha. Can you hang on? 15. Right here. You and me together. Exhale to the top. Stay strong. Can you give yourself one good strong rep? All the way to the top. Bring it down, shake it out, let it go. We head into that squat to press. Hands right at the chest. We squat first. Stand at the top. If it feels okay to keep the palms face the screen, do that. Otherwise, come into that close grip with the butt of the weights towards the screen. Squat to press. Using those strong legs to power up through those strong shoulders. Option, one arm, and then the other, forcing that body to stay stabilized against that one side, and then the other. Last time we see this exercise today. Find it, let's get into it. 15 to push. We are here for 5 seconds. What can you get done? 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. Left leg forward, right leg back. We head into that stationary lunge. Hand at the chest. We slide down the elevator, press to the top. Close grip press here, so the butt of the weight's gonna face the screen. Elbow stays in line with the shoulder. Bicep kisses the side of the ear as we come up to the top. Full range of motion up and down. Option, lunge to hypo. Finish here. It's not a forward and a back, it's a straight up and down. Yes, there you are. Push through the heel of that left foot. Fire up that glute. Come on, let's go. Finish. I hope that there is an awesome song right here motivating you through this shoulder series. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. Right leg stays forward, left leg comes back. Hand at the chest, inhale down. Exhale to the top. Right here. Knee, hip, toe in alignment. We finish this series right here. We leave the shoulders alone a little bit. We head into some back. You have 20 seconds here to get it done. Powering up from the legs. Can you transfer that into that super strong powerhouse that you have worked so hard, that you will be working so hard to fire up? Yes. Can you keep shoulders over hips? Yes, I can. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. We head into our hinge position. We go into a back fly. We hinge from the hips. Hands come into hang on to a big beach ball. We fly. Come back to starting. Elbows brush rib cage, row. We're bent, fly, bent, row. There it is. Just like that, always an option, like our triceps. to kick a leg back. I can't remember if I was on a fly or a row. Your choice here. Always an option if it gets too heavy. One and then the other. One and then the other. Wherever you're at, you're flying, then you're rowing. If the fly feels like too much on your shoulder, leave the fly alone and row. Make sure you pinch that pencil between the shoulder blades first. Shake it out, let it go. Left leg stays, right leg's gonna tap. Left hand stays on the hip. Hinge from the hips. We tap our right toe as we fly with our right arm. Stay in that same starting position. Right toe taps, right arm flies. Body stays. We've got that single-sided movement that helps our body learn to stabilize against movement. So much of what we do in a day is one-sided or the other. There's so many times where our body has to stabilize against a movement or a weight. Right, here's a perfect opportunity to teach your body. Now imagine, can you keep that glute down, bend that left knee, keep it in the glute. We tap a light tap and fly. Maybe 5 to go, stay in it. Left glute sitting back in that chair. 3, 2, and 1, shake it out. I felt that glute that time. Right leg stays. Hips sit back into that chair, hold, right hand on the hip. Left arm comes, left toe taps. We fly and come. Now you might feel one side is easier to keep stabilized than the other. That's all right. Let's work that side that feels maybe a little harder. Remember, always an option to row as you tap the toe. Remember that we are staying hinged, our chest stays up. Beautiful. Little tap, little tap. Can you bend that right knee and sit those hips back just a hair? We're here for just about 10. We're gonna fly and row. Here we are. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. We're hinged from the hips. We grab onto that beach ball, we let it go, squeeze it together, and then we row. We're intentional as we pull that we're pinching those shoulder blades first and then finishing the movement. Pinch to pull, ha, ha. Where are you at right now? How is that mind getting in the way of what that body wants to do? I can, I will, I am, and I'm doing it. As we inhale, those I cans, those I wills. As you exhale, let anything go. That's not helping to make you stronger. That's not helping to propel you forward in whatever it is that you need to be propelled forward in. Maybe today it's just moving your body. 3, 2, 1, shake it out, let it go. Shake out the legs, left leg stays, right leg is gonna tap as we fly on the right. Tap and fly together. One-sided movement here. Big exhale to tap. Maybe your balance is doing awesome today and you are gonna fly that right leg as you go into that back fly. Awesome, maybe you get a little bit more work on that glute. Otherwise, it's a tap. Biggest thing though is that left knee stays bent and we send the hips back because we're burning out that left glute. Yep. So whether it's a tap or a hover is up to you. But the tap is light and that left glute's taking on the brunt. We end, we say goodbye to this side. 3, 2, and 1, shake it out. Right leg stays forward. We hinge from the hips, right hand on the hip, left arm, left toe. We fly and tap, fly and tap. You might notice yourself dumping into a side if your balance and stability isn't there. You could go lighter. You could come into a row. That might help that. We want to stay nice and upright. Oops. stay nice and upright in our chest and from our center line. We don't want to go one side or the other. We want to stay centered here. Beautiful. All right, guys. We have our 3 exercise circuit coming to a close here. We head into a 2 exercise circuit. We're going both ways. We're going to use a little rotation, a little bit of shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. We're going to lateral lunge each way and then hand off the weights as we lateral lunge. We'll rotate. We step out with our right, sit the hips back into a chair. Weights come to the chest. We pass the weights off, pull the weights back to the chest, and then step together. Step out to the left, pass the weights off, rotate, pull to the chest, step together. We don't move together until those weights come to the chest. We come up together. Extended, activated together. Yes, extended, activated together. There we are, Harper Square. It's nice that we can be doing something together during this time that has us isolated and quarantined, that we can feel together as a community that works hard to stay fit, to stay active, that yearns for a more healthy lifestyle. Shake it out, let it go. We're gonna curtsy left and right. We curtsy. Left leg stays, right leg heads back, we curtsy. Elbows start the movement, high row. We curtsy opposite side, high row. There it is, just like that. Side to side, high pull. 2 exercise movement here. That means in 30 seconds, we're done with our first round. Then we head into our last circuit of today, of this workout. It goes by so quick. All right, maybe for some. Stay up nice and tall here. That last circuit is a circuit that we're going to be on the floor, on our hands and maybe our knees. So you might want to grab your mat for that circuit. That's up to you, how you feel about that, what kind of floor you have there. 3, 2, let's finish it off. And 1, shake it out. We're going to go back to that lateral to hand off. We step out to our right, hand the weights off, pull the center, off to the left, hand them off, pull the center, right, there you are. Nice and light on that tap out. If that doesn't feel great on your hips, your knees, or your ankles, you are welcome to stay wide like we did in our warm-up. Come out to the side, hand it off to center. That might be a little bit less eccentric work for you, but it feels okay. I'd like you to work on that eccentric. From side to side, coming nice and light into the lateral lunge. Really amazing for our muscles to work that way. We get nice and strong. Building ourselves up here. 5 to push. We head back into that curtsy, the high pull. In 3, 2, and there it is, and 1. Left leg stays, right leg heads back. We come curtsy, high pull. Remember, with our arms, our elbows start that movement. Beautiful. Weights come just to the chest, side to side, left to right on our curtsy. Imagine there's a magnet. You're trying to pull those weights apart as you pull them up to the top. This is a perfect opportunity if you have bands to put a band underneath the foot and go half, 30 seconds on one side and half on the other. We set our weights down. We're gonna head into our final 3 exercise circuit. We'll start off in a tabletop position, working a little bit of glutes, core, powerhouse. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off, let it go, let those weights down. Find that all fours position here on your mat, on your floor, whatever you have. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, bellies towards the spine. Shoulder blades are backing down, elbows are soft. Good. Now without rocking, side to side, we're gonna take our left knee, stays bent. We're gonna take our knee even with our hip. We're gonna flex our toes back towards our shins. Drive the knee even with the right and right up to the top. Now, if you had my water bottle on your back, it would stay because we're not letting our back break as we kick up. We're gonna keep that strong core as we kick up. Knee to knee, knee to hip. 90-degree in that bend. Elbows are soft. Shoulders are right over those hands. Shake it out. Same thing, right side. We bring the knee up even with the hip. Flex the toes back towards the shins. Knee to knee, knee to hip. Body stays. Beautiful. Just like that. We end our 3 exercise circuit, our last circuit of the morning, with a plank. We're gonna go side to side. Your option, whether you're kneeling on your toes, on your elbows, on your hands, do what works for you. Keep those elbows bent. Keep that belly towards spine. You've got this. Firing up that glute, that hamstring, firing up that low belly to help yourself stay stabilized. 10 to go. Big exhale to the top. Come on. Let's finish. In 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those wrists. Let it go. Elbows, hands, knees, or toes. Your choice on the plank. Wherever you're at, I'd like you to keep your chest over your hands. Find your plank. Right hand comes to center. Left hand opens up into a side plank. We plant the left. Right hand opens up into the opposite side plank. And we are going side to side here with our plank, getting that chest open as we flow through. Our side plank option always to come into your kneeling plank. Same idea as you come side to side. The one knee will stay. The top leg comes nice and long. Our chest stays over those hands. 10 to go. We push through here. Finding those obliques. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. Shake out those hands. We find that tabletop position here. Hands right underneath shoulders. Option to go on the elbows here if that feels better for you. We start with our left. Left knee comes bent. Knee in line with the hip. Knee to knee. Knee to hip. The shin, toes back towards the shins. Body stays, elbows soft. There you go. Beautiful. We finish, you guys. We end our circuit, our total studio circuit, with these 3 exercises. You have done it. You made the choice to get here. The hard part is done. Let's finish together here. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Hands stay, or elbows, your choice here. Knees underneath the hips. We bring right knee even with hips, toes back towards the shin. Knee taps even with the left, even with the hip. Down and up. Right here. Beautiful. Elbows are soft. Can you push through your pointer finger, your index finger, and your thumb right here? Place pressure there. Beautiful. Let your fingertips splay out if you're on your hands. Push through those elbows right underneath the shoulders if you're on your elbows. 15 to push. Finding that right glute fired up, those hamstrings fired up. We finish in 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those wrists, let it go. We're finding our plank position here. Hands right underneath the shoulders. Find your plank position first. Be strong and firm here. Right hand plants. Left hand opens up to the side. Let that chest open. Left hand plants. Right hand opens to the side. You are ending with your plank in the side plank. If this feels like too much for you, kneeling is an option. On your elbows is an option. Just holding your plank right here is an option. Maybe it's a kneeling plank. All great options. Just stay with it. Give yourself this last little 15 to show yourself you showed up to get a job done. Just like we show up in life, we finish all the way through. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let it go. Nice and easy on the way up. We've been in that position for a while. Don't get too lightheaded on our way up. Let's roll out those wrists if you were on them. Shake that out. We're going to bring our right leg back and our left leg forward. Finding a hip flexor stretch. Find the pelvis tucked up and under. And a nice stretch through the front of the right leg here. Ha. You did that. Nice work, guys. If it feels okay, take that right hand up and over. Feeling that nice stretch through the right side body. Ha. Right hand comes down. Left leg comes back. Belly towards spine. Send the hips up and under. Find a nice stretch through the front of that left leg. This feels like it's enough for you here. Hang out here. If you'd like a little bit more, left hand comes up and over. Let it wash over you what it took to get you here and the fact that you got here anyways. That's awesome. Let's take that one deep breath in together. We breathe in. Breathe in gratitude. We got to be here together. Exhale out, let it go. You guys are awesome. I'm Sarah B. with Studio Circuit. Thankful for Harbor Square having us get to be here together. I'll see you next time at Studio Circuit.